and 1, 2, 3, lift, and we're going to go forward and back. Forward, hold, and back. Hold one more time, and don't worry, we're not going to actually stay there for 4 counts. We're going to do something there. Nice. Okay, shoulder shimmy. While I talk to you, so we can get the cardio, maintained here. What we're going to do with those 4 counts is we're not going to stand still. We're going to add hip lifts. So step, lift, step, lift. So you can watch and then join me when you're ready. Lift, step, lift. The shoulder shimmies are just to keep us warm in between. So this is move 2 of block 1. Step, lift, step, lift. So use those obliques and pull your hips all the way through the armpit, hips to pit. I did not come up with that terminology, but it sure is memorable. So if you want to add the hands that we did before, you can have hands here, and hands are always optional. If you're like, you know what, I'm super busy with the footwork and the hip work, you do not have to do the arms. Or you can do big arms like this, L arms. I'm going to choose the L arms just to make it look a little bit different, but it's up to you. Step, lift, step, lift. So remember the step, touch. Step, touch, step, touch. That is the foundational move. So you can always come back to this. Step, lift. That is another layer on top. So that's an option. Use your obliques to pull up. And the third option is to add hands. You choose whatever level works for you. You can do a step touch. You can do a step hip lift. You do a step hip lift with arms. Very nice. Let's try it together, okay? So instead of standing there for 4 counts, we're going to do 1 right and 1 left of these big arms with the hip lift. Ready? 5, 6, 7, to the front. Lift, step, to the back. Lift, step, to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Left, right, left, right. Yes. Again. To the back. Lift, step, lift. Touch, touch, touch. And march in place. Nice. All right. So choose whatever layer works for you. So if you're like, you know what, those arms are driving me crazy, don't add those on until you feel comfortable with the footwork and the hip work. Okay, so that's block 1. Yay! We finished 1 block already. We have 3 blocks. Okay, so block 2 begins with 3 steps and a pause. 1, 2, 3. Left, right, left. Right, left, right. Left, right, left. 1, 2, 3. Pause. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Lift. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Yes, very nice. Okay, what you're going to do from here is you're going to lift your hip by lifting the heel. Lift the heel. It's still 1, 2, 3, pause. Footwork is still 1, 2, 3, pause. Lift the heel, and that'll lift the hip. Good. And we're going to add a circle on that hip. It's a backward C. And back. Back. So lift the heel. This is a samiha. My teacher always called them side samihas. Samiha. Okay. Of course, we're going to add an optional arm, which is 1 snake arm on the trailing side, so the side that you're lifting your hip. And last layer is to go diagonal to the front. So to the right, to the left, and march it back. I'm going to do that again. 5, 6, Miha. Right and right. Left and left. March back. 5, 6, 7, and right. Left. March it back. 5, 6, 7, Samiha. And march it back. Good. So that's move 1 of block 2. So keep marching here. We're going to slow down the march. We're going to make it a double see that both feet are on the ground for a short period of time, right? Unlike the faster march, where you have only one foot on the floor. I mean, for a brief moment, you might have both. But this is a double-footed march. Yep, because you have, yes. You're like, I get it. Yes, because you have both feet. Yeah. Okay, so with this double-footed march, it's half the time. We're going to do a chest lift. You don't have to turn diagonal, but I'll show you. Lift, 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 lift. You want to use your diaphragm. So that's where the edge of my shoulder, my crop top is. I'm using inside muscle. I don't use my shoulders. I'm not doing this, right? I'm lifting and dropping, and lifting and dropping, and lifting and dropping. Yes. Up, up, up. Okay. If you want to be fancy, you can put your hand in your hair. You can do something like this. I always advise people, if you're going to do hands up here, don't grab. Like, this is a headache. And you don't have to put all, you can just, do a little bit. It's up to you. Up, down. And if you don't want to do arms, that's totally fine. And if you want something extra, you can turn that into a chest undulation down. So I'll turn diagonal to show you. So you can do down, down, and down. So you have to lift so that you can go backwards. So it's lift, back, down, lift, back, down, lift, back, down. So that is up to you. So we're going to walk forward for 4 and back for 4 just for practice. Ready? And forward, forward, forward. Get ready to go to the back. And back, back, back. And march in place. Now you might be thinking, I want to do them faster. You can do your chest double time if you so desire. You can do down, down. You can do a faster speed with the chest, or you can do 1, 2, 3, 4. It is up to you how fast you want to do that. It's a little bit of personality that you can inject there. So when we march backwards after the 2 samihas, we're going to do that marching back. We don't ever straight march, right? Because that would be boring. We're not boring. So I'll show you. So just keep your feet going. I'll show you how we're going to add that in. So keep marching. We're going to do a samiha. A samiha. From here, we're going to do back, back, back. And you can do those chests at whatever tempo you want. If you want to do it very slow, that's okay. If you want to do a chest lift at halftime, that's okay too. So pick whatever feels good to you. Ready? We're going to go to the right. Our side samihas. 5, 6, 7, and samiha. Other side. Samiha. March back double-footed. Again. Samiha. Right. Left. Double-footed march. Back. Samihas. Again. Right. Left. To the back. Diagonal. Samiha. Samiha. To the back. Good. And march in place. Okay, so that's what that looks like. Very fluid, feminine. You're doing awesome. I know it's not easy to layer on all those different things. Okay, do you remember the first combo? Like, do I remember the first combo? It's the hip lift with a step touch, optional hip lift, optional arm. So we're going to do block 1 2 times, block 2 2 times, block 1 once, block 2 once, and then we're going to just drill it that way before we move on to the very last block. Okay, so get ready to do block 1 2 times and block 2 2 times before we do 1 of each. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I'm like, okay, hip lift. First combo is a hip lift. Ready? 5, 6, to the front. Hip lift, and lift to the back. Hip lift, and lift to the front. To the back. March in place. That music is not on the 1, so I want to get back on the 1. Let's do it again. 1, 5, 6, to the front. Hip lift. Lift to the back. Hip lift. Side to mija and double footed. Hip lift again to the front. Lift up to the back. Lift. Side to mija. To the back, double footed. Again, hip lift. And you can, I'll show you without the arms. You don't have to do the arms. 1, 2, 3, lift. Lift the mija. Circle that hip, double footed march. So arms are optional. March in place. So if your footwork and hip work are still, like, very challenging, take off the arms. Take off the arms. Okay, let's do that again, and then we'll move to block 3. Ready? This time I'll try to cue a little bit less. See if you remember. To the front. To the back. Mija. To the back. And march in place. Good. Okay, is it feeling better or at least less bad? Maybe? Okay, so what we're going to do with block 3, I will admit to you is probably going to be the most challenging one, only because you're going to have to put your foot in the correct place, but we will work on it together. It's 3 steps in the touch, just like the beginning. Ready? 1, 2, 3, touch. 1, 2, 3, touch. Now we're going to add the 4-count pause, just like we did with the first combo. 1, 2, 3, and hold. 1, 2, 3, touch and hold. Good. 1, 2, 3. Of course, we're not just going to stand there when we do the combo, but this is the foundation. So if you ever get stuck, you can come back here. 1, 2, 3, touch. Yes. Now, I'm going to want you to watch, so don't do it. Keep your foot the same. We're going to put on top of a grapevine. 1, 2, 3, touch. And join me. And 1, 2, 3, touch. 1, 2, 3, touch. Exact same footwork. Right, left, touch. Left, touch. Again. Right, left, touch. And left, touch. Now march in place. It's going to be important, as I alluded to, that your body positioning and your footwork is correct, because when we start adding on the other stuff, if you haven't stepped diagonally in front, then you're going to feel like, wait a minute, this feels wrong. So keep marching, and I'll show you what I mean. The first step is a cross, right? Because it's a grapevine, it goes across. What it does not do is it doesn't do this. You need to go this. So that is the difference. Where you place your foot and the direction you're going is going to be very important. This is side to side. It is not forward back. Okay, so let's try that again without adding anything else. 3 steps So let's do a grapevine. Same thing. Right, left, right, left. Left, right, left, right. So 3 steps. 1, 2, 3, touch. Good. 1, 2, 3, touch. Don't hesitate. Step onto that front foot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step onto the front foot. Yes, good. Now add the hips if you so choose. 1, 2, 3, hip. And 1, 2, 3, hip. Good. I'm going to add an arm here, optional. I'm going to close and open. And close and open. Again, you can choose your level. You do not have to add those arms, those pesky arms. Good. And I want you to stay here and just shoulder shimmy while I'm talking, just to get the cardio maintained here. What we're going to do next, so you can just watch. So your weight is on your standing foot, right? So this foot, there's no weight on it. I'm going to touch my toe, front, back, front. You can stop shimmying and join me. Back, front. And you'll notice I do not plant my entire foot. It's just the ball of my foot, just the toe. Good. There it is. We're not doing that yet. Nope. The shoulder shimmies are the transitional. Sometimes there's shoulder shimmies that we are doing in the combo, but mostly I don't want you to lose your cardio. You gotta stay warm. So from here, I want you to think about pushing and lifting. So we're gonna squeeze that glute. So squeeze, 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 and make it very small. You don't want to step, way forward or way back. Just in the vicinity of your other foot. Good. Up, up, push, lift, push, lift. Okay, optional hands. You can do your temples. You can do one hand, 2 hands, whatever you would like. You can keep them here. It's totally up to you. I think it's fun to kind of like look behind you. Not feel it. That feels fun to me. But that's just me. You can keep your arms here. You can do one hand. Whatever's right is whatever feels good to you here. Okay, so this is what we're doing in those 4 counts when we're just standing there. You never just stand, right? So let's go ahead and do our grapevine and add this on to the other side. 1, 2, 3, and back, front. 1, 2, 3, up, back, front. 1, 2, 3, and back, front. 1, 2, 3, and back, front. Again, arms are optional. And left, right, back, front. Right, left, back, front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and very nice. Back, front, grapevine. Back, front. Back, front. 1, 2, 3, up, back, and march in place. Good. So always come back to the fundamentals. If anything feels tricky, we did 3 steps and a pause. So that is the fundamental. So we did 1, 2, 3, tap. It's just 3 steps and a tap. I apologize. 1, 2, 3, tap. The whole footwork is built upon this, right? All we did as review is we made that into a grapevine. And instead of just standing there, if we have time, we push the hip. So we did back, front. 1, 2, 3, back, front. And if you want to do the oblique hip drop, you can. So that's how we built it. You can return to the fundamentals. 1, 2, 3. You can always come back. 1, 2, 3, tap, and just stay here. That's okay. 1, 2, 3, tap. You can add whatever layers make sense to you, right? Because standing there can feel kind of boring. So if you want to add that, you can. Up to you. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And make sure your front foot is the one you're stepping on. Left, right, left. Right, left, right. Yes. Good. Left, right, left. Very nice. Right, left, right. That is perfectly fine. If that's where you want to be, great. If you want to add bells and whistles, you can. That's one layer to add a hip drop. And then the other is when you're standing there, you can add a little bit. You don't have to, but make sure your footwork is not changing. Just because we're adding things on top does not mean you're changing your footwork. Right and left. Right, left, right, left, left, and left, right, left, right. Right, left, right, left. Left, right, left, right. 1, 2, 3, hold. 1, 2, 3, hold. 1, 2, 3, hold. 1, 2, 3, hold. March and play. Good. So what you'll notice when you're doing the hips back and front, that allows you to maintain the weight, right? So just keep marching. So when I do the back and the front, my weight is still on my, in this case, my left leg, my back leg. So it doesn't change if I can continue on in the same way if I don't add it. If I didn't add it, I would still step on my right foot, right? I would still step onto my front leg. So whether or not you add the back and the front, you still always step on that front leg, right? That's why that variation is optional, because even if you don't do it, you're still going to step onto your front leg, right? So if I don't do the back and front, yep, so we're keeping the weight the same. Good. March in place. All right. We're going to go from the top. We're going to do 2 times, blocks 1, 2, and 3, and then we'll do once each. All right, so block 1, we're going to start with those hip lifts. You got this. Ready? 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, to the back. Hip lift and lift. Oh, sorry, to the front. I was ready to move on. I promised you 2 times. And now Samiha. Double footed to the back. Samiha again. Double footed. Get ready to step across with your right foot. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And march in place. Good. Okay. So keep marching. And so what you probably noticed is that the first grapevine, you got to step with your right foot over to the left. You got to cross, right? That's a little bit tricky. So just keep marching your feet. I'm going to show you what happens after we do the double-footed march. So after we do the double-footed march, we do this, right, left, you got to cross. And that's what's going to allow you to go side to side, right? March in place. So let's just do that transition. So we're just going to do the double-footed march to the back and step with your right foot across. Because we're going to go side to side with the grapevine. Body rolls down or chest. 1, 2, 3. Get ready to cross. 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 Okay, march in place. Let's do it again with a transition. So when you're doing the double-footed march, you got to think, okay, how am I going to be in block 3? And that's with your right foot crossed over to the left. Ready? We're going to go to the back. And 4, 3, 2, diagonal. 1, 2, 3. It's not actually, you can think of it as step to the side or diagonal, whatever works for you, but you definitely cannot step in front. And march in place. Good. All right, 1 time each. Anybody not warm yet? I was cold at the beginning. Now I'm like, okay. I'm sorry. From the top. 5, 6, 7, and to the back. Samiha. Double footed. You're ready to step to right foot to the left. And march in place. Good. Excellent. Can I watch you or you need me? Can I watch you and verbally cue? Let's do this. We'll do it again. I won't cue you verbally. And then I will cue you verbally, but I won't do it. It's okay if you remember. And then we'll do it all together. Okay? It's just fun to see what you remember. And then we'll do it at the very end to make sure we've got it. Ready? So this time, I'm not going to cue so much verbally. Ready? 5, 6, to the front. Okay, to the front. Okay, keep going, to the back. Hip lift. Samija to the right. To the left, double footed, and back. Good. Cross your right foot over, and hip, back. Front, cross. Good. I'm going to do it with you. Nice. And march in place. Good job! You did it! You did it!
لو جن القلب
Feel
معزول
the song.
بعيون
Again,
عم
arms are
تغزل
optional.
حلا
5,
معزول
6, 7, and to the
مين
front.
اللي ما بيحبك يا ويلي من قلبك مغرور قلبك يا حلو مغرور
Samija.
بتقوم عالدقة ولولا القلب شو بيبقى حبيبي ما رح بشقى رح
You're ready to
بشقى
cross with the right foot.
عينك على قلبي شوي شوي وتوقع قلبي حنون ما بيلقى ما بيلقى
Again. To the front.
بتقول عالدقة ولولا القلب شو بيبقى حبيبي انت رح بشقى رح بشقى
Samija.
عينك على قلبي شوي شوي وتوقع قلبي حنون ما بيلقى ما بيلقى
Right foot cross.
بتموت
Nice. So let me show you something that I would do here because of the anum, that's the instrument there. Because it's a little bit slow, I would probably add, when I'm going across, 1. Right? I added a 3/4 because it's a little bit slow. And the anum is playing, so that's where the musicality comes in based on what song you're dancing to.